welcome back to another episode of VNS, where I talk to you about random internet videos that might just tickle your fancy. I know, it's been forever since I've done one of these episodes, but I'm doing one right now, so I hope you guys can enjoy what it is I have to offer to you today. That is a really bad tongue twister, what I just said. So I've been subscribed to this particular channel since I had about 2,000 subscribers, and since then, the channel has evolved from one show to the next, always producing excellent content, in my opinion. It's funny, it's to the point, and it's always brutal as hell when they do shows like The Shit Show and Pure Fuckery. Absolutely hilarious, but even still, it's always in good spirits and they always have a good time. They're always having a good laugh. So without further ado, this is 3 kilobytes.
Smell like VO. So welcome to 3 kilobytes. I'm Michelangelo.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Jay.
And I'm Terence.
You fuck!
To the people who said we wouldn't do this review in the hot tub and make it look extremely gay, here's to you.
It's a little independent game that just exploded online.
The Big Leap are the new Marios, and Yoshi's in this one. Yoshi!
The climax of Scream, the score is from Halloween. Classic.
Worst customer service I've ever seen in my life.
And they had small penis aggression.
They did.
So small.
Shit!
Hey, Kat, you taking a shit?
Kat, this is huge.
Now these guys started way back when Paranormal Activity, like the first movie, came out. That's how long they've been around for.
Steven Spielberg saw this movie apparently and fucking disowned it. Like said it was the devil. Like it scared him like deeply. He got it out of his house. So, I mean, you scare Steven Spielberg and you got something.
When the show began, it featured Mike and Jay. Don't know how they came up with the title 3KB, but they did. However, later on, it fit the channel really well when Kat was introduced.
Don't you have a channel you want to talk about? Some shit?
Yes, I do have a little bit of a channel. It's just Catherine Joby, Katharine. There'll be a link at the end of the video.
This was one of the initial channels to actually get me motivated to start watching YouTube, to get on that track of the YouTube community. Like, all of them just have this vibrance about them, regardless on if they're on the channel or anymore or not. They all still have this immense welcoming vibe that just makes you want to keep watching more and more and more.
This is a very, actually, as we talk about it, I realize how broad this topic is.
Oh no, see
You can
how
make it simple, like
big,
Data versus Spock.
Do you think technology is going to get so advanced that it's going to be able to take over us, the human race? Tell us what you guys think. Is it possible?
Well, you didn't answer it, do you?
Yes, I think it is possible.
Yes.
But
Wow.
I think we'll be able to stop it.
I think that eventually AI will get smart enough that potentially it'll decide that we are hurting ourselves too much and want to help us to not do that, thus taking away free will.
You're probably asking yourself, why shouldn't I see this film? Why?
What?
I'm gonna ruin it for you right now. This is why. They do the cheapest trick in the book. What do they do? A little girl who's deaf.
Oh.
This should not be allowed in movies anymore. You cannot have a kid that has asthma or is deaf or blind in a movie anymore. That's new rule.
No one cares!
It's so goddamn dumb. Do you guys think this sounds cool? Because you're a fucking idiot.
This is the worst film I've ever seen ever in the history of cinema.
Worst film!
So I understand you can, there's so many ways you can play with your character, not unlike how you can play with yourself.
True. I play the reverse.
The reverse. I like to play the stranger.
Well, there's the Reaper of Souls expansion, which gives you the Crusader, and then there's 5 other playable characters you can do as well. There's Adventure Mode, which is just the regular version that you play through. That's what Jay and I have been doing, 2 players. It's so much fun!
For those of you who are unfamiliar with the previous stuff I've done, I've actually dedicated a few videos to the creator of 3 kilobytes before. Because he hasn't helped just me, but he's helped a lot of people out there in the gaming community and in the YouTube community itself, and anybody else who wanted to be a part of this group that he created. Essentially helping people with depression, or just who wanted to get all their emotions out, or just wanted to speak out their problems, or, you know, just wanted to make friends with people.
Is that my fault that I'm feeling this way? You honestly think that I wake up and I want to go, I feel like shit today. You know what, I'm gonna not care about anything in my life and nobody else. Yeah, I'm gonna do that today. No, nobody wakes up like that. Nobody wants to wake up like that.
This is what depression does to you. I hope that nobody is living out there right now like this. And if you are in this position and you think no one's out there, link in the underbar to my Facebook, link in the underbar to a support group that I have started. If you want more information about that, message me on Facebook, add me on Facebook. None of you out there should be sitting around feeling that way.
But that isn't the only awesome thing he's done for people out here in the big wide world. He's also created albums in the past.
I've decided, because in the past I was kind of, I don't know about this. I'm gonna let anyone out there, use my music on their YouTube show. So how that's gonna work is, well, first of all, I have 5 albums out right now, and I have a 6th coming, and that's gonna be at the end of the video, but 5 albums right now. And what I'm gonna do for you guys, because I really, really appreciate this, is I realized 5, I'll just make them $5 each. Usually they're $10 each. I'm gonna just put them on sale right now. $5, you get the album, you can use it on YouTube, on your channel without strikes. You won't get strikes.
All in all, these guys do video game and film reviews, debates, video game commentaries, and impressions videos. And by impressions videos, I mean like first impressions of games and stuff like that. So if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe to their channel, show them some great support. As it stands, me looking at the screen right now, it has 48,703 subscribers, and normally I have a favorite I would slip in the end here. I don't have one, unfortunately. I have many favorites. So, without further ado, these are my favorites.
What happened? It is the most repetitive gameplay I ever played in a game this year. They keep doing the same thing. No. They don't get it. This is epic. This is an epic fail. The first level I was like, yes! Fucking back! And all of a sudden, 3 levels in, I'm like, this is the same! Yes! This is the same level! 5 levels in. I've seen this animation 1,800 times. Some poor kids out there paid $60 for this. This should have been a $14 DLC download.
When you buy a game, you take the disc, you walk home, you put it in your fucking system, you hope it works? Is that the future of gaming? Oh, is it going to work? Oh my god, is it going to work? Are we gonna play tonight, or are we gonna have to wait fucking 8 hours because we have crappy internet to play the game properly? Are we gonna have to wait a week? Are we gonna have to wait a month? This is pure fuckery. I don't know what else to say about this shit.
You know how long it took? They started making this game 12 years ago, and I swear to God, if they released this game 10 years ago, I don't think it would be good to be back then.
I think it still would be crap. I think that it still would have no creativity.
Shit.
It's like that, and then they shat on it, and then they puked on it, and then they ate some Mexican food, and then they had diarrhea on it.
Honestly, you just should stay away from this game. Don't even rent it. Just pretend like it never even happened. Just remember Duke Nukem 3D. Stick with that.
Just keep that loving memory there of nostalgia, and don't bother with this. This, like, even for a nostalgia point of view, and I'm the biggest sucker for nostalgia, garbage. Not worth your time. Not worth anything. Honestly, go have a nap instead of getting this game.
It reminds me of classic Hitchcock, like Lifeboat. It takes place in one single set. For a director to come up with something in this scene to keep you interested for an hour and a half has to be spectacular. This is a really difficult film to make. He pulled it off with brilliance.
And to do well, I mean, this could have been crap, but the choices he makes for what the characters' personalities are.
Now, even though Mike's not a part of this channel anymore, he was there when the channel began, and I feel it, in my opinion, it's unfair to not include him. So, if you guys want to go ahead and check out the channel that he's now doing, the link will be in the description box down below, as well as Cat Jovi's channel, Terence's channel. I didn't really cover much of his stuff, that's because I'm going to be doing a video on his channel alone in the future, sometime down the track. And if you want to go ahead and check out Jay's 2 channels, links in the description box down below. Also, social media, Twitter, all that stuff will be down in the description box down below. If you want to write down your comments in any one of their videos, be sure to let them know that I sent you. Unfortunately, that is it for today, guys. I know I normally do more than one of these per episode, but this particular time, I just wanted to take the time to do one channel with all of their content. If you guys have missed any of my previous episodes of VNS, be sure to click the screen right here to check out either playlist. Playlist 1, playlist 2, you know the thing to do. Hope you guys are all having a mad day, and until next time, peace. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey mister, what are you doing? Excuse me, sir. We're haunting you. Therefore, fuck me in the ass, cause I love Jesus.
So everything looks pretty normal, yeah? Okay, yeah, it looks pretty normal so far. Until this happens.